I Care a Lot is a sort of black comedy crime thriller film about Marla Grayson. She is a unscrupulous caretaker of the elderly who works for the state. She basically is able to come up with an amazing scam involving a care home and a doctor, in which they find vulnerable old people who are alone, and they basically take control of them using the doctor. The doctor basically fudges the diagnosis a little bit, says that they can't survive on their own at the house or apartment, and then has the state step in, drag them to an old folks home where, you know, she personally knows the director who's in on it, and everyone gets a little piece of the pie. And then they drain the old person's account, sells the properties and assets, and she basically has at least maybe 100 of these different, and she pretends to care a lot. She's basically textbook sociopath. Great quote at the beginning where she talks about how predators and prey go after each other. However, she definitely falls into hot water when she grabs the wrong mom, and when she sequesters this woman who's supposed to be she's actually the mother of a gangster, a very powerful man who has a weekly trip with her, and when she's not there at the house, he investigates, tries to free her legally, and ends up becoming a sort of cat and mouse sort of vicious game where this gangster can't really, he doesn't want to put himself out there, but this person has taken his mother, and now, it's going to be a huge battle of wills. So first off, this movie has a great tone. It's like a black comedy sort of movie with an interesting plot I haven't seen before, an amazing stacked cast. You got Rosamund Pike, Isa Gonzalez, Chris Messina, Peter Dinklage, Diane West. I also liked, the plot is pretty good. A couple mishaps near the end with some believability, but overall it ends on a really strong note. So I really dug the characters. It was a very engrossing story. I really liked, the whole way everything's set up. There's some music and slow-mo and montages. Some smaller characters in there too. They get a little bit done. I really liked the way the story sort of had the themes of people using the American dream to bully others, and there's always a pecking order of who's more powerful than who. And overall, really enjoyable film. Great vision from the director. I give I Care a Lot a 7 out of 10.